Hey, Team Overton, it's Marc Pearson from Stantec. Hey, I wanted to touch base on another aspect of how the COVID pandemic is really impacting us as a company. And if you've ever heard me talk, I definitely have a few specific areas that I really emphasize, communication being one of them. But the other one is preparedness. And a lot of times I speak of preparedness in terms of personal preparedness at home, but there's so many different aspects and lessons we can learn from this pandemic. And none of us could have seen, and I for one certainly did not see the impacts that came as a result of this pandemic. But it goes to show how important preparedness is, and that you never know when different things are going to impact you. And I mean, you can take it on so many different levels. From a personal level, my family, we were prepared with some food. We had spare toilet paper in the house. So it didn't cause us a severe panic when suddenly all the stores were out of those supplies. Now, we didn't have a lot, but we had some to get us through. You can look at preparedness from a company standpoint. Our IT infrastructure. We went almost overnight. We went from a company of 25,000 individuals in offices to 25,000 remote workers. And, it was only because Stantec prepared and had the IT backbone to support that type of transition that it took place, and it took place almost seamlessly. Now, of course, there were some hiccups along the way, but truly within almost a 2-week period, we have become a completely remote company, and we're still moving forward, and we're still making progress, winning new work, executing projects. It's been amazing to see, but again, it comes back to preparedness. And as you continue along your journey in high school and on to the next phase of your life and your career, you've got to think about preparedness. Are you ready for the ability to have to work remotely? Are you ready for the ability to travel or work somewhere, and to be able to communicate and to get your information out, or to get information in? Again, having a place at home to work, having an internet connection, having all these things that have to take place that sometimes you don't think about. And again, there's no way we could have seen all the impacts from the COVID pandemic, but the one thing we can do is learn from this and make sure that we're prepared. And you as students need to be able to be prepared. How has this impacted your ability to learn and to gain new information? But I try and look at the silver lining in anything. And again, I'm trying to extract lessons learned from this pandemic. Of course, wanting everyone to stay safe, but learning from the same thing, learning from it as well, and learning from it from a personal standpoint and a business standpoint. So anyway, stay healthy. And of course, if you have any questions, just let me know.